Well, hello, third grade. This week we have been talking about roots. Earlier this week we talked about Greek roots, and Greek roots are word parts that have certain meanings. Today what we're going to talk about is similar to Greek roots, but it is Latin roots, and these are word parts that have certain meanings, just like Greek roots. So the Latin roots that we are going to talk about today is grat, mar, miss, and port. So the first Latin root that we're going to talk about today is grat. And grat means pleasing or thankful. So if you see G-R-A-T in a word, it means pleasing or thankful. So the first word we're going to start out with today is congratulate. Okay, congratulate has the Latin root G-R-A-T in the middle. And this means to tell people you are happy for them. Okay, to tell people you are pleased with them. So for example, on Monday mornings when Mrs. Cook comes in and she gives the Positive Paw Award to the class that has won, she is pleased with that class on how they did. She congratulates them. So what I want you to do is I want you to get with your groups and come up with at least 3 words that have the Latin root grat in it. I'll give you a couple seconds. I've heard some pretty good words, some pretty good ideas. The next Latin root we're going to move to is mar. Mar means it's related to the sea or ocean. So if you see M-A-R in a word, then it's going to relate to the sea or the ocean. So for example, we could use the word marine. Marine has M-A-R in it, so it has to do with the sea or the ocean. So marine, like a marine biologist, which some of you might have been at Earthworks, would have to do with something with the sea. You can also think about the military that serve for us with the Marines, which that's a proper noun, so we'd want to make sure to put a capital letter on. But Marines are the military that serve on the sea or the ocean. So what I want you to do now is think about this M-A-R Latin root. And I want you to come up with at least 3 words that has this Latin root in it. I'll give you a little bit to work on it. The third Latin word we are going to talk about today is miss, M-I-S-S, and this means send. So for example, if I have the word dismiss, it has the Latin root miss in it. So if I dismiss you, then I'm sending you to go somewhere. I might dismiss you from school, which means I let you go home. I send you home from school. Or I might dismiss you to go to lunch, which means I'm going to send you to lunch. Right now I want you to come up with at least 3 words with your groups. Come up with at least 3 words, and we'll share them here in a little bit. I'll give you some time. I am so impressed. The last word, Latin root that we are going to talk about is port. Port means carry. So for example, if I have the word portable, then that means it's something that I'm going to be able to carry. Because I know able means carry. So I'm able to carry something. So if I have a portable lunch, Diego, I might be talking about you, then that means I have a lunch that I'm able to carry. I have a portable lunch. Right now, I want you to come up with at least 3 words with your group that have the Latin root port in it. I'll give you a little bit of time to work on this. You have done an excellent job today at brainstorming and coming up with different Latin roots that are in words. This week as you read, see if you can spot some of those in the stories that we are reading, and see if you can help uncover the meaning, since you have learned them today, on what they mean.